The government shutdown. Oh, you're gonna show your
This
book?
is the book. This is just from 4 years ago. It's a really good book. Please go read it.
What's the name again?
Not you. I'm sorry. I was talking to people in the chat.
Oh, you're not
Corporate Truth.
offending me. You might not
Tanya
always like what I have
Info.
to say, so it's okay.
No, that's
But
okay. Yes.
all right, guys. Government shutdown, day 20. So the biggest thing this week, y'all, is people are hearing they ain't gonna get their EBT checks. Okay, people are crashing out about them EBT checks. Let me show you what one crash out.
Motherfucking orange man J. Trump. I'm gonna tell you just like this. What the fuck you mean? Who ain't getting that goddamn food stamps in goddamn November? Cause I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this on Jesus Lamar motherfucking Christ. I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on in my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid. Baby, you want to see a
I
human
believe her when she
motherfucking
says that.
bulldozer, baby? Because that's what
Me
the fuck
too.
I'm going to turn into.
You
If you
missed a
think I'm
couple
going to
meals.
stop me
250
from getting
pounds?
out
I
that
believe
goddamn
it.
store with my motherfucking
You missed a few
monthly
meals.
groceries that I get every goddamn month, I ain't bothering no goddamn body, okay? Why the fuck is y'all bothering me and my goddamn food? I'm just so tired of his big back, bald head, cradle cap having ass. Shaped like a motherfucking penguin any motherfucking way, albino motherfucking walrus looking ass. I'm sick of him. Like, it's gonna be an episode of goddamn Snap if y'all turn them goddamn Snap benefits off, I can tell you that.
Snap. And I bet, like, no shade. I'm gonna let Mia go first, but no shade. I bet you all her kids got Jordans. She probably stay in wigs, all the lace fronts. And this is where I gotta give Enzo. I don't think we should turn our back on people, but I think there should be limits. I'm gonna give you that, Enzo, because I thought about everybody that's on EBT. Their kids be having Jordans, they be having all the fly. Ray, you laughing, but am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Why you trying to put it on Izzo? Why you said
Because I said the other day that I don't agree with any of the programs.
I had to really think about it. I had to take a step back. I'm like, you know what? The one girl I know that is on Snap, her kids got Jordans, and I can't even afford Jordans because I'm paying for food and I'm paying my taxes. But anyways, I digress.
God kids.
Huh?
So I got 3 God kids. All of them, their parents are on food stamps, but they got Jordans, iPads, iPhones. They got everything. Make that
I
make
don't know.
sense.
I don't know. But
Love y'all,
anyways,
but hey, listen, y'all don't need it.
yeah. So, Mia, what do you think about that video? What do you think about what she said? I mean, I know you were fired up about WIC the other night. Me and you were on the same page. I do think WIC is needed. I will approve WIC all day because WIC, many people don't know, you don't get the cash. I'll tell you how it works. You get a list and you have to follow the list. And it's good food, it's healthy food, it's not junk. What do you think?
I think I think SNAP is the first word of SNAP is supplemental. So it is not supposed to be your main source of food money. It is supplemental. You're supposed to have your own source of income, and this is just supposed to supplement that. Um, I think the entire program needs to be reformed. There's a lot of fraud. I mean, we all know people that abuse it. We all know people that sell it to the bodegas, and the bodegas take their card and they turn it in, and there's mad schemes. Like, we all know. However, it only costs the American taxpayer, I believe, $36 a year for an entire year. So most of us don't even $36 a year, we wouldn't even see it gone. I do believe all American children are entitled to eat. I think is extremely important to me. And 40% of SNAP recipients are children. Another 42% are adults with disabilities and elderly, which I do feel as a society, especially first world, we should be taking care of disabled individuals, we should be taking care of children, and we should be taking care of elderly as well, especially those that have paid in for 70 years. I feel like that's fair. However, I will say I've seen a lot of videos, and a lot of them are talking about potentially robbing
Oh yeah, I'm
individuals.
I'm gonna play that next. I'm gonna play that next.
All I have to say is there are a lot of states in the United States where you don't need a permit to conceal carry, and carry that information with you when you leave your house and you want to act a fool, because there are many states that do not require a permit for concealed carry. And I'll land with that.
I'm gonna play the clip that Mia's talking about, and then I'll let Gray respond. This is them saying that what they predict running, like people are gonna be stealing the cards. Here we go.
People are going to start, I'm telling you, this is going to be a thing. People are going to start, instead of stealing groceries from the stores, they're going to start watching people go to their cars. And they're going to take all of their groceries. And you know what the store going to do? Not our problem. Not our business. It's outside the store. They didn't do it in the store. It's not our property. Call 911. Call the authorities. Make a report. They're going to leave your ass for dead. And people are really going to be stealing people carts of groceries out of the grocery parking lot. I'm telling you. It seems like it's headed that way. Now, what other choices are people going to have to find food to eat? Because people about to be out here struggling. They about to be out here bad. So do you really think they're going to look at you with all these groceries, packing it in your car, about to go home and feed your family from the, hard-earned money that you made from working your job that afforded you the affordability?
So, Gray, I mean, Thanksgiving is around the corner. I know you've personally known a lot of people that are affected by the government shutdown. What do you think about this? Do you think this is just a symptom of, what do you think about it?
Well, my first response with self-checkout, why would you steal somebody's groceries? You could go right to self-checkout, put it all in there, pretend to swipe and walk out. So you don't have to grab somebody's groceries. And I don't think people are going to do that, because if I like chicken ramen noodles and they got seafood ramen noodles, I'm going to be real ticked off. So, I mean,
Why are we? I love seafood ramen noodles. Why you hating on seafood, man?
I'm just being real. So I don't necessarily think that that's going to happen. Do I think the crime rate may go up because people no longer have that money? They can't get a job? Possibly. I mean, that's going to happen. As far as the hood and how they acted about it, I would just say, relax. Let's see how it works out. You don't have to go crashing out on $300 worth of food stamps. So, yeah.
Don't answer that, Gray. Ryan, if you want him to do that, you need to send a super chat. Because Gray knows a lot. But anyways, he try and come for you. But he gonna need to spend this money. Okay, so this next clip right here, this is talking about the government shutdown. Then I'll let Enzo respond.
Thank you. The Senate is back in Washington to vote for an 11th time to end the government shutdown. The House remains out of session, as it has been since September 19th. Speaker Johnson believes Democrats will move to reopen the government now that the No Kings protests have ended. The Democrats say their stance is centered around keeping health care affordable. Kristen Eskow from our D.C. Bureau joins us now live. Kristen, what do we know?
Well, Rick, at this point, it doesn't look like any end is in sight, because even though Republicans see some hope that perhaps Democrats will vote to end the shutdown now that the No Kings protests have passed, right now Democrats show no signs of backing down from their health care demands. As the Senate returns to Washington, the House has now been out of session for more than a month.
We passed a responsible short-term solution to keep the government open while we just simply finish our work to fund the government.
House Speaker Mike Johnson accuses Democrats of playing politics with the No Kings protests held around the country on Saturday.
We will not move toward authoritarianism in America.
Organizers estimate 7 million people rallied against President Trump and his administration.
Now that Democrats have had their protest and publicity stunts, I just pray that they come to their senses and end this shutdown and reopen the government this week.
But House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries says Democrats are sticking to their demands on health care.
Great value, Obama.
They want to reverse Republicans' cuts to Medicaid and extend tax credits tied to the Affordable Care Act.
We will not support a partisan Republican spending bill, which is the bill that they continue to bring before the Senate.
Republicans
Not nearly
say
as funny,
that's
though.
not true, and argue Democrats are to blame for high health care costs.
It is Democrats who've been holding the American people hostage to an unconscionably broken health care system that they themselves created.
Now, the 11th vote on that stopgap funding bill is set to take place tonight in the Senate. But, Rick, at this point, there's no indication it'll pass.
Yeah, it's hard to find cooperation on D.C., and I understand that the Senate may also vote on a bill this week that would pay federal workers who have been forced to work during the shutdown. Is that something the House would come back and try to consider if it's passed in the Senate?
Yes, it would. So Speaker Johnson told reporters this morning when he was asked about this that he would be willing to bring the House back to Washington to consider this bill if it passes in the Senate. And that would pay federal employees who have continued working during the shutdown and active duty military. But Speaker Johnson said he's skeptical that this will pass the Senate because since 60 votes are needed to pass a bill in the Senate, some Democrats will need to join Republicans.
Hey, Zane, shut the fuck up, bro.
Oh Lord. Spoiler alert. It did not pass. We're still shut down. And so who do you blame? Democrats, Republicans, what you think, or both?
Blame the Democrats. Blame the Democrats. They had since July 4th to put legislation forward for these ACA subsidies that were taken out to the big beautiful bill. And here's the funny thing about these subsidies. So Democrats, what were we going to do after December 31st when these subsidies expired? What were we going to do then? Because you guys had all this time to put something forward to even extend it. You guys didn't do so. This is all just political theater. The Democrats don't want to do their job. They're going to do everything to blame Donald Trump for a government shutdown when, again, we've had 11 CRs to fund the government, to get personnel paid. They refuse to do so. They'd rather to cater to their base of Hamas terrorists, Antifa thugs, and illegal immigrants. They would rather cater to them than the regular American people and mask this. We want healthcare for all, even though they lied to their base. These subsidies go to illegal migrants and undocumented migrants. That's who it predominantly helps. Everybody wants to bring up percentages and how the Republicans have the majority. Okay, what about the majority of those benefits going to illegal migrants and undocumented migrants that the Democrats claim they can't get these benefits? They can't get these benefits. Also, explain Medi-Cal, explain funding in Illinois, as well as some other Democratic states. Oh, and then what about all the people that have been deported out of this country that they found they were getting these benefits? Can I get some answers from those Democrats? Like, you do understand the more we keep digging, the more we're going to find out. The more we're going to keep exposing you guys for showing that you don't give a fuck about the American people. And it's disgusting that you're hiding behind blaming the Republicans. Oh, we care about everybody. We care about, no, you care about select subgroups more than you care about the real American people.
Well, in this clip, Trump says he blames Schumer. I'm going to have Kamal respond to that.
So the shutdown continues. The Republican Party's not going to pay $1.5 trillion to illegal immigrants coming into our country, coming in for a lot of reasons, coming in from prisons, from jails, from all over the place, from Venezuela, many countries. We're not going to do that. So the shutdown continues. It's a Democrat shutdown. It's a Schumer shutdown because his career has failed and it's over. I met with President Zelensky, as you know, today. I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
He says he approves the message. Okay, President Trump says it's the Democrats and Schumer, Kamal. What do you say? Whose fault is it?
I mean, shit, I'll be honest, man. It's all these motherfuckers' fault, bruh. God damn, man. They think, hey, Donald Trump doing the finger point, I'll be talking about the Democrats be doing. Oh, it's their fault. Nah, man, I don't want to hear that shit. But I do have to say, though, hey, man, we got to get some clips of some fat white women talk about, I ain't going to get my damn SNAP benefits. Because,
find it. If you find it, I'll play it.
That ain't in my algorithm.
It's not in mine either. I mean, you know me,
I'm just saying.
I'm not like
the one girl that we played on here, the one chick where she was like, "Oh, if they get rid of my benefits, I'm not gonna be able to provide for my 7 kids." That was driving around the Range Rover. Her.
Who found that clip? Was that you, Greg?
That was vulgar. That was vulgar, right?
Oh, no, that was vulgar.
I don't remember. That was a while back. That was when all this stuff first started. I don't remember it was on here or the Man Cave, but yeah, that chick.
Yeah, we need
I wanted an update on her.
Yeah, exactly. She had like 8 kids. Talking about, yeah, if I be damned, y'all take my damn food stamps away from me. She sounding like
that was crazy work.
You know I like the redneck fat white ones the most, so I would have played it if I you know, I'm not like that. But people in the chat was like, play the black ones or play the white ones. Yeah,
hey,
listen, y'all,
we
but
blaming
the people
Elon
that get it are
Musk.
white.
We blaming Elon Musk for the algorithm.
I will say I'm white just so we could play them. I'm white so I can make fun of them.
I will say, I don't think we're going to see any until after November 1st because I feel like they think they have that hope that it's not going to be them. Everybody thinks it's right. Everybody thinks it's not going to be them until it's them. So I have a feeling we aren't going to see a peep out of a lot of Caucasian women and, you know, men too, until November 2nd or 3rd when they realize it's potentially not coming if they can't come to agreement, you know, during the rest of this month. Because like I said, everybody thinks it's not going to be them until it's them. And I feel like they think because they're Trump voters that they're going to somehow it's not going to happen to them.
So,
I agree.
Can I say this?
My bad,
Those are the stupid ones. Those are the stupid ones. And when people say, and they take that out of context, that Trump loves the uneducated, those are them. You think it's not going to happen to you and it's only going to happen to a select subgroup, you're an idiot. And I hope it happens to you. And I hope it's taken away from you, honestly. Because it'll make me laugh.
Even the MAGA you saying that about?
Yeah, I talk shit about MAGA all day long. I think MAGA is the liberals of the Republican Party. That's what MAGA has evolved to in my eyes. 2016, MAGA was the Republican base. 2024, MAGA is the extremist of the party, and I will say that. I'm a conservative, I'm a Republican. I can agree with Make America Great Again, but I am not MAGA.
Well, I will say this. I'm looking out November 2nd or 3rd. I want to see some hillbillies talk about they didn't get their SNAP benefits because I think they funny too when
Me too.
They have
Me
their own
too.
shit, talk about they ain't getting their shit. You feel me? I just want to see some balance. You feel me? Elon Musk, motherfucker. God damn,
That's right. And you know I'm not like that. Come on. If I could find it, I would.